Welcome to OG, original ghost stories where the shadows whisper and the spirits speak. Every story here is real, every chill is genuine. If you think you're brave enough, let's dive into the unknown together. In the heart of Assam's lush hills lies a small village, Jatinga, which on the surface seems like any other quiet, picturesque location. However, Jatinga harbors a chilling secret, a phenomenon so strange that it has captivated and mystified people for over a century. During the monsoon months, particularly between September and October, flocks of birds inexplicably fall from the sky during the night. This mass suicide of birds, as it's often called, has created an unsettling aura around the village, attracting both paranormal believers and scientific researchers alike. For the people of Jatinga, this bizarre occurrence didn't go unnoticed. More than 100 years ago, the villagers, deeply spiritual and superstitious, began witnessing these mysterious bird deaths. The birds would fly at full speed into the ground, trees, and even houses, as if controlled by some invisible force. Soon, whispers of dark spirits emerged, with villagers believing that the skies above Jatinga were cursed. Local elders warned of malevolent forces that roamed the skies at night, pulling the birds to their doom. Many feared that the spirits were seeking offerings from the living, and that the birds were messengers or sacrifices to these ghostly entities. This deeply ingrained belief added a supernatural layer to the already eerie and unexplained phenomenon, and even today, many of the locals still hold on to these beliefs. Eyewitnesses have reported seeing birds circling in a frenzied state before suddenly plummeting, as if compelled by an unseen force. Some villagers have gone as far as to describe the phenomenon as spirit-guided, claiming that the thick mist which covers the village during these months is the manifestation of the ghosts haunting the skies. One particular incident that continues to haunt the memories of locals is from several decades ago, when an unusually large number of birds fell all at once, crashing into homes and rooftops. Some villagers swore they could hear whispers in the wind which they believed were the spirits calling the birds. While the villagers leaned into these ghostly explanations, scientists have been investigating the cause for decades. Their findings suggest that the phenomenon is not due to spirits but rather environmental factors. Jatinga sits on a high ridge, and during monsoon season, the thick fog, combined with strong winds, confuses the birds. Artificial lights from the village further disorient them, and the birds, mistaking the lights for daylight or safe areas, fly straight into the ground or nearby objects. More than 40 different species, including kingfishers and black drongos, have been recorded falling victim to this bizarre event. However, despite these scientific explanations, the regularity of the phenomenon and the mystery of why it occurs only in Jatinga and nowhere else in the world leaves room for speculation. Could there be a deeper connection between the natural and the supernatural? What adds to the spooky nature of Jatinga is its unique atmosphere during these nights. The village, already known for its remote and mist-covered hills, transforms into something almost otherworldly during the monsoon. Locals talk about how an eerie silence settles in just before the birds begin to fall, and visitors have reported feeling an unshakable sense of dread as they watch the sky. Tourists who arrive hoping to witness the phenomenon often leave with chilling stories of their own. Some claim to have seen strange shapes moving within the mist, while others talk about shadowy figures watching from the forests that surround the village. The combination of the strange bird falls, the thick fog, and the unsettling atmosphere leads many to believe that Jatinga is indeed haunted by something far beyond human comprehension. Though science has explained much of what happens in Jatinga, the ghostly element lingers in the minds of both locals and visitors. The villagers, despite knowing the scientific findings, still offer prayers to ward off the spirits they believe are responsible for the tragedy. And even researchers, after years of studying the event, admit that there are still unanswered questions about why this phenomenon happens in such an isolated and specific location. Jatinga remains an enigma, a place where science and superstition coexist, where the natural and the supernatural collide in a dance of mystery and intrigue. Whether you believe the birds are victims of environmental forces or puppets in the hands of ghosts, one thing is certain: Jatinga's mystery will continue to captivate and haunt those who hear its story. In recent years, Jatinga has become a hotspot for both researchers and paranormal enthusiasts alike. Government bodies, particularly those focused on tourism, have even started promoting Jatinga as a destination for curious tourists and bird watchers. However, not everyone shares the excitement. Conservationists have raised concerns about the impact this phenomenon has on the bird population. Despite the attempts to unravel the mystery, the exact trigger remains elusive, leaving an open-ended debate between the natural and the supernatural. The legend of Jatinga, where birds fall to their death under mysterious circumstances, sits at the intersection of folklore and scientific inquiry. While researchers point to disorientation caused by environmental factors, the village's misty atmosphere, shadowy figures, and local superstitions give the phenomenon an undeniable paranormal allure. Jatinga stands as a testament to the power of mystery, a place where reality bends ever so slightly, making room for both science and ghosts to share the same sky. Would you dare visit Jatinga on one of those misty nights where birds fall and the spirits might still roam? The eerie phenomenon of birds falling from the skies in Jatinga finds a striking parallel in the infamous Bermuda Triangle, where ships and planes have mysteriously disappeared for centuries. Both Jatinga and the Bermuda Triangle are geographically isolated regions that have become the focus of scientific scrutiny and supernatural speculation. In Jatinga, environmental factors like fog and artificial lights are believed to disorient the birds, while researchers attribute the Bermuda Triangle's strange events to magnetic anomalies, unpredictable weather, and navigational errors. However, despite these rational explanations, both places leave room for speculation beyond science. The villagers of Jatinga still believe in malevolent spirits pulling birds to their doom, just as many see the Bermuda Triangle as a cursed or supernatural zone. Both locations have captured global attention, drawing curious tourists, paranormal enthusiasts, and researchers alike. But the mysteries persist. Whether it's the ghostly whispers in Jatinga or the vanishing ships in the Bermuda Triangle, these places remain enigmatic, existing at the crossroads of science and superstition. Jatinga, like the Bermuda Triangle, defies full explanation and leaves us wondering if there is more at play than what meets the eye. Would you dare visit Jatinga on one of those misty nights, where the birds fall from the sky, much like the adventurers who braved the Bermuda Triangle's treacherous waters? Thanks for joining us on this haunting journey through OG. If these tales sent a shiver down your spine, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But remember, when the lights go out, the story isn't over. Until next time, stay curious, stay haunted.